It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson. It's Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world. Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. He misses with that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Trying to land that jab. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. A perfect counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Tom.
We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Looks like they're out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened. Not caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself. Recompose yourself. Then boom. Back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the workplace, honestly.
There's a counter shot. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. He threw a punch. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore?
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Beautiful counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knock.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. And here he comes, finally waking up from that nap.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They exchanged punches. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, make a defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. And he weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about...
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to... Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. Nice. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And there's the bell to start the round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Has to be careful for that receipt. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Trying to make big shot, and Alvarez Diaz is on the canvas. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.